Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Grand Conquer Tiberian Sun. I'm your lovely host, Calvin, and since we recently finished off Eternal Darkness, I've decided yet to reach into the past again, and pull out yet another great game from my childhood. This was quite possibly the game that got me into real-time strategies, and would eventually lead me to, where I am today, playing games like Crusader Kings 2. Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun is a real-time strategy released by good old Westwood Studios before they were dissolved by Electronic Arts. This was made back in 1999. There have been 4 installments in the Command & Conquer Tiberium series, though we pretend the 4th one never happened. And with good reason. Don't, seriously, just look up the 3rd one if you're looking for a more modern version. Anyway. So where was I? Right. So, this game takes place in the year 2030. Between 2 factions, the Global Defense Initiative and the Brotherhood of Nod. There's a lot of history. The first game takes place in the year 1995, because that's the year it was released. I don't know, Westwood was not that creative, I guess, in that. Anyway, the story is a meteor crashes into the Earth, has a substance called Tiberium in it, and it kind of starts infecting the planet. And it has its uses. It has these super deep roots that bring up, like, gold and copper, rare earth metals, and all that stuff, and stores it in a giant crystal on the surface for easy collection. Real good stuff. Starts pretty much a second industrial revolution almost. However, it also has its downsides. It's incredibly toxic. Like, you so much as poke it, it will start eating you, and like slowly crystallizing your entire body, and killing you. It is incredibly toxic. It also turns out to be incredibly toxic for the environment because it has a tendency of eating trees and also releasing very poisonous gases that start eating away at the atmosphere. So this has been 35 years, I believe, since Tiberium hit the planet. So it's kind of barren and kind of bad now. Not great. But following the landing of Tiberium, the Brotherhood of Nod formed behind a god. I call him a god. That's not really true, but if I were to call him by what he really was, it would be a gigantic spoiler, because that was never revealed until the end of the series. So we'll call it a god for now, by the name of Cain. He predicted Tiberium coming, and he has access to vast swaths of alien technologies, including but not limited to things like cloaking and plasma and other weird stuff. There's a lot of cool, weird technology on this side. The GDI, or Global Defense Initiative, is basically NATO. It is the Western world. The Brotherhood of Nod formed mostly out of, like, the Middle East and former Soviet countries, whereas GDI is basically NATO. And, this is the second installment series, as I believe I said, released in 1999. So, we're gonna have some fun with that. We're going to watch the intro to the GDI campaign, which is also just in general, the intro right here. And to put a little more context on things, at the end of the first game, Cain was killed by a gigantic space laser. Yeah. This is the center for, this is basically GDI's HQ, the space station, Philadelphia.
Makes no sense. Hot spots everywhere. Why Southwest Sector 9?
Someone jamming the secure channel, sir.
You'll come for the sunshine, but stay for the people.
What the hell is this? It's not possible. Punch up the main screen.
If I am cut, do I not bleed? It would be a sad error in judgment, General Solomon, to mistake me for a corpse.
My judgment is sound, Cain. And I'm not afraid of ghosts or you.
Perhaps you should be. I've seen the future. Our Tiberian future. And as you watch this battle just beginning to unfold, I've already seen the final act. It is my destiny to lead the way for all mankind.
Mankind has forgotten you, Kane.
Signal, sir. He's in the southwest.
And that's all we're going to watch, because the rest of it's just fluff related to the GDI campaign. So that's an introduction to Kane, and the fact that he's coming back. There are 2 campaigns available. We're going to be playing the Nod campaign, Brotherhood of Nod campaign, Deus Ex Kane. Now, the Brotherhood of Nod starts in Civil War. Following the death of Kane, as it turns out, Kane was about the only person charismatic enough to command an alliance of Middle East, Soviet, and half the world. Turns out, he's about the only one who could do that. So Nod has split into various factions, and there's a lot of infighting. And, enjoy the show.
Battle Day 12-32-71. Good welcome, citizens. Our united efforts continue to be rewarded in the struggle for peace. Wherever there is oppression, Nod is there. Not with empty promises and propaganda, but with divination.
Good evening. By permission of General Hassan himself, it is with great honor that we bring you the following live execution. One vision, one purpose. Exana?
One vision, one purpose, Maycheck.
I can tell from all the Vertcom traffic tonight that this termination is a special one.
Yes, very special. I've been told the mixture this evening is 100% toxin and no sedative. If everything goes as planned, our traitor should remain fully conscious to the painful end.
We'll keep our fingers crossed.
General Hassan has joined us.
One vision, one purpose. The technology of peace. Be seated. One death is not enough for Anton Slavik. For attempting to give our enemy our most vital secrets, the GDI spy should die 1,000 times. In the name of Kane. Sweet dreams, Slavik.
Dead and back, Commander. Dead and back.
Meet our protagonist, General Anton Slavik. One of Nod's faction leaders.
Sir, it's an honor to have you back.
Traitor.
And that guy was a traitor. Don't question it, or you'll be shot too. It's a nice touch of having a guy drag the body off.
A division of Hassan's elite guard is closing in on our position. The probability of a favorable outcome can be increased if we can return to your main base and engage the enemy as we move.
Define favorable outcome, Cabal.
They all die.
That'll do. Let's go. No man or structure stay standing.
So, meet Cabal.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Move it! Move it! Get back to the base!
Unit lost.
Cabal is our tactical command and control AI. God damn it, wrong button. Start doing that. I need to get to... No, wait, we already have one of those. Use that now. That. Okay. I need to adjust volume, apparently.
Inferior tactics detected.
Fuck you, Eva. Eva is the command control AI for the GDI.
Unit ready.
Nod has the way better one, by the way.
Base perimeter has been breached.
Yeah, we'll get him. So, this is pretty much just a tutorial mission. We are basically here to, for the most part, just, get training. The only goal here is to clear the map of enemy units. I'm waiting around for a little bit, because that'll happen. I kind of remember these missions. Like I said, favorite childhood game. I've beaten it probably half a dozen times at least. Like I said, the goal for the first mission is simple. We just have to clear out, you know, the Hassan forces. Like I said, we are playing as General Anton Slavic, so... Okay, so we're just gonna start going around here. God damn it. Ruins of a stealth tank. Noticed that was there before. I apologize if this is only in 720p, but there's really not much I could do about that. I mean, the game is having some problems. Yes, I'm well aware of how to play this game, Cabal. Okay. I just clicked outside the window, whoops. Let's try that again. Get him. Shouldn't have too much trouble with that. You there, then, right, waypoints don't exist.
Unit lost.
Wow. Did we really lose that? Damn. Alright. That's alright. Wasn't glorious, but whatever. I believe there's one guy here and then just that. No wait, that guy I think ran down and around already, didn't he? Yeah, he did, alright. So I think that's the last dude. Kinda hard to remember them all, but you know. Alright, so we have, you know, your basic light infantry, an attack buggy. We'll get access to this stuff later and I'll explain it as we get it. Right now we only have access to light infantry, so welcome to campaigns. So for those of you that have watched my streams and see my desktop background, you know who Cabal is. That would be the thing. Alright. And we're back on the good old Philadelphia. Time to reveal something. Whoops. Gotta stop looking outside the window.
I have trouble.
Just tell me Slavic is dead.
Escaped.
Do you expect me to believe that?
Framing him as one of your spies was a big mistake. He has more support than we thought.
Then, cover it up and kill him before the truth comes out. And Azan, if he gains more power, you will become useless to us. And useless things have a way of disappearing.
Hold on a second, there we go.
The result
All right.
being GDI forces retreating further and losing valuable ground. In other news, Anton Slavic's body was burned in the smelting fires of an unnamed factory, as is the custom for traitors. In a related story, we were all saddened to learn that our colleague, Oksana Christos, was killed in a tunnel collapse near her home. The death was ruled accidental by authorities.
I hear you're dead, Lieutenant. Rest in peace.
The Brotherhood is in chaos. A strategic opportunity presents itself.
They're desperate for a new leader.
When we destroy the rest of Hassan's elite guard, the people will sway with us in the name of Cain.
Cain lives in death. We've reached the Benghazi border.
The elite guard division we will engage is located here, on this island.
Take the bridge out and they're cut off. The island is a tomb.
Shut down the enemy's power and protect your own.
A large force is approaching from the south. Their directive is to protect the guard, but I think they can be persuaded otherwise. Coordinates. Broadcast studio. Get me an engineer into that TV station, and I'll take care of the rest.
Control the media. Control the mind.
Let's go.
Alright. So, as Cabal was just pointing out, very simply... Oh yeah, this is going to get loud, by the way. There's no way to control the volume on this. I guess I could. You know, I'm going to have to do that. Alright, hang on. Let's drop the volume on Tiberian Sun down to half here for a second. I apologize.
Hassan, can you...
Jeez, that's still loud as all fuck. Try 30%.
Hassan communicates to the Brotherhood.
Well, that's not too bad, but alright, it'll do.
Hassan communicates to the Brotherhood through a nearby TV station. With the Brotherhood in chaos, the opportunity to divide Hassan from his followers presents itself. Capture the TV station, and those once loyal to Kane's technology of peace will return to the fold. And as for Hassan's pathetic guards, crush them.
That was volume at 30% on this. I don't know why. I can't do anything about that. It's a problem. Okay, let's return volume to normal.
Forcements have arrived.
Volume to normal. Alright.
To deploy a vehicle, select it, place the cursor over the vehicle, and left-click on it.
Yes, I know how to use an MCV, Cabal.
New construction options. Construction complete.
Let's go.
Unit lost.
Give me the hand nod right away.
Unit lost.
Stupid attack bugs.
Construction complete. New construction.
Alright, start training that. Get a couple of those guys up.
Unit ready.
Rocket infantry would not hurt either. So, this is, I believe, the first time we actually will be seeing it, but this is Tiberium. This green crystal shit. Yeah. So basically we just have to produce a refinery. Simple enough.
Construction complete.
It sends out a harvester automatically that begins collecting it. I mean, if I should... Yeah, I'll build the war factory first. That should be okay. I hope so. I was going to debate whether or not I wanted to build a laser turret first. Laser turrets are just simple base defenses that allow me to hold off the opponent. But war factory I think is more important. I've got a couple more rocket infantry too. So our goal is the TV station here.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
Simple enough, we just have to get an engineer into it. Okay.
New construction options.
Alright. We're just going to actually build more harvesters. It's important to try and get, you know, your economy going. One of the things I should note about Tiberium is if you actually walk your infantry over it, they will die. It is very painful. Yeah, we're already out of money. That's why I wanted to get a second harvester up. Reality, you can have 2 or 3 harvesters for one refinery. Each refinery, though, does come with a free harvester, so here's that. Come on. Yeah, we're not going to have to laser turret for a little while. Let's move out and explore a little bit. I'm sure Hassan's first attack will come soon.
Construction complete.
Like I said, we're trying to capture a TV station that will allow us...
Low power.
I might have run out of power. I forget how much shit that takes up. That's the patch I assume Hassan's mining from. So get our second power plant now. Laser turrets will defend our base, so I don't have to constantly get it. And now we have the access to these attack buggies, which are nice.
Unit ready.
Oh, hello there.
Unit ready.
And just a couple of rocket troopers, shouldn't be too bad. Should be able to kill most of this stuff here.
Unit ready.
Gonna lose our attack buggy, but that's okay. That's fine. Yep, that's Hassan's base right there. Want to be careful around that. Got some more attack buggies, always nice. Oh, hell no. Don't underestimate the AI in this game. Harass his harvester. Well, that managed to get his attention. We've just lured them out onto Tiberium patches, though, so they're just actually going to take a hell of a lot of damage out there. That's fine. It's kind of an advantage, I suppose. Why the hell were you attacking the harvester still? You'll notice that all of his units have kind of taken damage. Wow, we got our ass kicked. I am playing on hard, by the way. At 500 FPS. Please ignore my FPS counter. I can't record this game using fraps, otherwise it kind of breaks. Because I believe it's related to the fact that the game speed is tied to the FPS in some way, such as if I artificially slow the FPS down through recording, like I do with fraps. I force it to 30, for example. Then I am SOL. The game will run at a fraction of the speed it should. Let's get him into the laser turrets.
Base under attack.
We outnumber them by enough. Attack buggies are just good. Regular infantry are only 120, but attack buggies are like 500. So yeah, it's like 5 infantry in one. And it can go over Tiberium, which is kind of useful.
Training.
Now we need to get an engineer into the TV station.
Unit ready.
Part of what I was attempting to do with the harvester was hoping to win the battle out there. I didn't, obviously. I screwed that up royally, but that's okay. Oh, he is actually going after my harvesters. That jerk. Alright.
Building.
And go. The AI in this game isn't actually all that terrible. I wanted to get him outside. That was the entire point. I wanted to get his forces outside. Alright, we're going to move up on him. There's another Hassan base down here, but we'll take care of that later. First things first is get the thing into the TV station. You see nothing. You see nothing. So there's totally a hole in the sandbags back here that allows us to get around his lasers. Extremely useful.
Unit lost.
Now these guys right up ahead, and ensure the way's clear. And we got the engineer to the TV station. Perfect. That's all we needed to do. Like I said, why go through the hardened base defenses? Retreat!
We have been touched by the spirit of Cain. We are ready to serve.
So, Hassan's reinforcements are traitors, and now side with us. Ha! Not terrible. Quickly get that hand. That's a hand and nod. It's the barracks. It produces infantry. That should, yep. There we go. Sold space. Perfect. Selling buildings causes additional infantry to appear, so. As much as I want to kill his harvester, it can't fight us right now. Please kill the guys with guns first. I mean, I like killing unarmed vehicles as much as the next guy, but come on.
Unit lost.
What the hell are they doing up there? They're attacking the TV station. Stop them! Prepare the TV station. I don't know if we actually have to protect it. I'm fairly certain we don't. But, still think. Alright, well that worked well. So yeah, you guys go take care of that. In the meantime, more buggies. Hassan's base down here is now revealed to us. We didn't have to actually... We do actually have to kill that. Kind of useful. These guys are cyborgs. When they get low on health, they lose their legs. They also leave Tiberium behind when they explode. They can also walk over Tiberium, being cyborgs. This is what I started to mean by Nod has some really weird technologies that GDI doesn't. But GDI's got like friggin' heavy tanks and shit. That's something you will never see Nod have. They're kind of like an asymmetric warfare force. Like there's only two factions, so they are very unique one another. Alright, let's go. I doubt there is all that much to resist us here. Yeah, there really isn't. There's this one buggy. Drive past it. Get the surround.
Unit lost.
Alright.
Unit ready.
And let's get these guys over.
Unit lost.
Oh, okay. Right. It's not actually dead yet. Remember, cyborgs lose their legs. Units don't die very quickly in this game. If you've played games like StarCraft, for example, you'll notice units will get obliterated instantly in that game. That's something I never really enjoyed too much about newer RTSs. Units feel extremely fragile. You always want to go for the construction yard first, because that's what lets them rebuild structures. Then you just take out the remaining production facilities. Also, if you were paying close attention, you'll notice the construction yard releases an engineer on death. which is very fun. You can sometimes get away with good stuff that way. You know? And now we just have to clear out the remainder of his troops here. Move in. Mission
Secondary objective achieved.
Very good. Alright, that's going to do it well for the first episode. So, I'm going to pause it here, since I can do that by clicking outside the window. Thank you, everybody, for watching. As always, this has been your lovely host, Galvin, signing off.